Welcome to another episode of Football Bloods TV. And joining me today is Isaac from where are you? From Enfield or from
From Kajang, you could say lah.
So how is Liverpool's weekend this week?
uh, how was or how is?
How was, because after the Fulham game it has been a bit bitter. So
Yeah,
what
Liverpool
do you think?
against Fulham was quite challenging lah. Everyone. Uh, I didn't expect an easy game to begin with actually because seeing what Fulham did to City, yeah. Although they lost to City, but
Yeah.
they gave a really strong fight against City. So at Craven Cottage, so I did not think that they were gonna give us an easy fight lah. And to be honest with you, the first half we also didn't really show up at all. We were quite bad, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, because first drop point, I was wondering, okay, it's time for Liverpool to go up again, but seems like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, the questions I have today is, who will be the top of the table after the end of this week?
Well, I feel
What's your call?
I feel it's gonna be Liverpool. I'll give. I think the biggest difference, the biggest advantage we have right now, which our home game, which means we have got about 2,000 fans. So that plays a part because Tottenham won't have any fans there at all. But
Yes.
so for that, I think for that reason, I feel like we have an upper hand, in that fight coming tomorrow. Yeah, so I feel
So
like
you are very confident that Liverpool will be winning.
yes.
So I actually I feel it's going to be a draw game, and a typical Jose Mourinho will actually sit back, try to defend, break on counters. That's what
I
they
don't
will
think
do.
so. I don't think so. He's gonna defend. He might play safe, but he's not gonna defend. Looking at how he's been playing, against big clubs. I think he played against Chelsea as well. They played Chelsea already, right? And
Yes.
they didn't go easy on them. I don't think so. They defended like how Jose did when he managed Manchester United or Chelsea before that. Ever since he took over Tottenham, his game has been quite aggressive in the front. I think it's because what he has in his team right now, he knows he can do what he's been doing. So, and I don't think so. He's gonna want to pass up the opportunity to be top of the table by this week. On this week. So I don't think so. I don't think so. And I hope it's not a defensive game as well, because then the game is going to be super boring. And imagine 4 o'clock,
Yes,
we're going to be super sleepy.
Can expect that a lot from Jose Mourinho, because recent times, being a United fan, looking at how Jose Mourinho actually has his strategy for this kind of games, I'm a bit confident that it's going to be the same, where he will sit back, and he knows how powerful Anfield is with the fans. So looking at this, he will take that in his mind. Okay, let's play a very safe and more aggressive in terms of the mid and the defense. And the strikers will do their job. Like Kane and Son will definitely try to break on counters. Like Arsenal game, it was in Spurs home, and apart from the 2 goals that they scored early, the rest of the game they were totally sitting back. They were just waiting for Arsenal to come, which is what he usually do. So maybe in this game I can see similar thing. He will try to attack at first. Once he gets that 1 goal, and then you can see a total different tactic change in Jose Mourinho's play. But I also noticed that Klopp don't like this. I've seen him talking to the reporters before, like he don't like team sitting back, but in a way it's a strategy.
Yeah, it is a strategy, and like you said, he does that, but I think it would be a waste to push his midfield down all the way to defend, because his midfield is pretty strong, his front is pretty strong. So it'll be a real waste in the early game, especially to actually pull his players down, just so he can defend the first half. So I think and I feel he should, and he might, and he will press the game, press against us. Because if you watch last week against Fulham pressed against us, and because we weren't playing well in the first half, so they successfully pushed us, all the way back, almost too much back that there wasn't any action in the front. So that being said, Spurs has a higher ability than Fulham, and they should definitely make use of that and push this early game. And I wish they do that as well, because this of course I'm hoping Liverpool also play the best. Then it'll be good for it'll be a good fight. Then it'll be very, very interesting to watch.
It'll be very interesting. Like both sides attacking, that'll be like consider like watching a pinball match.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so the next I have is like, what is your predicted lineup? Is it going to be the same as Fulham, or you feel like because now I think Jota is out injured for 2 months, if I'm not mistaken. And what happened to Thiago, by the way?
Ever since what's the Everton player's name, the striker?
Richarlison.
Yeah, ever since Richarlison attacked him on his knee, he's been out, and it's doubtful that he'll. It's a big
miss.
Correct.
Like even you see, like Arsenal also, they are missing Thomas Partey in certain areas. He came in and then injured again and went out. So the same thing is happening in Liverpool as well.
Yeah, but truth be told, Arsenal, whether they have Thomas Partey or not, they're still going to lose all the games if they keep playing like that. No offense, man, but that's how they've been playing so far.
They just don't have a creative midfielder. That's their issue. Anyway,
I mean, kudos to Aubameyang for scoring goal though.
Yeah, at least he did, man. I told you he will score. Just at the wrong end.
Almost Partey.
So
yeah. So well, to be honest, if only Alcantara is fit, has been fit, I'm pretty sure that our gameplay would have been a lot more different. Would have been better. If we have him today, it would have been, it'd be a very interesting midfield. Unfortunately, we don't have him, and we didn't have him last season, so there's no excuse for us to even play bad, because we have the same midfielders. We still got Gini, we still got Henderson. We still got.
So how will you line up?
The problem is because Fabinho is pushed down, so we don't have Fabinho up anymore. So that's why.
Yeah.
How would I line up? The usual, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold. You were no choice but to put Fabinho now down. And I don't really prefer Matip now, because maybe he's a bit shaky and he's a bit injury prone. In fact, he came out there because his back wasn't feeling well. Of course, he's cleared and he's going to play this week. But I wish that Nat Philip would start. I think Nat Philip has been doing ever since he played. Ever since he started playing for us as centre back, he actually has been playing well. So but I know Klopp's gonna start Matip, so that's gonna be the first four. And midfield will be your usual Gini, Henderson. He would play. I think he might play Minamino, because if I'm not sure, he likes Minamino playing the number 10 position. So I think he would probably push Minamino up forward, and then he will have Gini and Henderson as a back, and then your front is as usual. You got your Mane, Firmino, and Salah. Yeah. Henderson Oxlade is back. He was on a sub, I think, last week. He was on a bench, I think, last week. But I think it's doubtful that he'll start lah. Definitely.
Yeah, I think he will come out from the bench again.
Maybe the 80th minute or something like that.
The Spurs side, if you notice, they are going all out now. Like any team that they get, they're just going all out. Starting from their keeper Norris, who is their team captain. Yeah. And then they are doing very well at the back. If you notice, they are now second place in terms of defensive wise after Chelsea.
True.
So they will definitely prioritize a lot at the back. And then they have their two wing backs, Aurier and Reguilon, sprinting very fast. So it'll be a bit tough time for Robertson and Alexander. So it's going to be a very good competition at the flanks,
For me, I think Robertson can take care. They will definitely attack on the right side, which is Alexander's side. I
Yeah.
can bet my
So,
last dollar
and
because
Trent is
yeah.
a bit deep. I think because of his injury and stuff, he looks a bit.
Maybe yeah, but he's always got this issue of tracking back compared to Robertson. Robertson tracks back really well. Alexander Arnold, I wouldn't say he tracks back very well. He's always got tracking back issue. Maybe because of injuries or whatnot. But whatever the case, they're definitely going to hit our right side. And let me correct my statement earlier. I think Jones will start. Jones,
Oh, Jones,
uh,
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones,
Okay.
Henderson, and Wijnaldum. I think maybe Minamino come
Mm.
for a substitute, maybe in the second half or something. But if he starts Minamino, then
Because I've noticed that. Hmm.
yeah, he's been playing so
So
fast.
yeah, I noticed that Mourinho was like recently also he uses Højbjerg as his main guy. You
Hmm.
know, like his defensive mid.
Yeah,
Højbjerg has been the one who provides that hexagon to the both flanks, and then
right.
Harry Kane will drop deep,
Hmm.
comes to take the ball, and then
Like what
Son
we
will move
did.
forward.
Correct.
So that's a very tactical Spurs team compared to how we saw against Pochettino.
Yeah.
Mourinho has a lot of improvement in his squad.
Hmm.
So and Klopp as well, he remains the same. And now we notice that there's a little slow in pace in Liverpool's game. I think it's because of
Because we
all
don't
the
have our
recent,
players. Yeah.
yes, all the recent injuries and
Correct.
COVID on one side and all.
So we
But
can't
now
risk. We
your
can't risk
biggest
going all the way
advantage
up.
is the fans.
Yes.
The
Correct.
fans are the biggest advantage.
Yeah.
So ever since they came, I didn't expect them to bash Wolves 4-0 on the day the fans returned, man. That showed how much the fans have been important for Liverpool Football
Yeah.
Club.
Actually, not for Liverpool. Any club the same. Look at Fulham how they perform. They
Yeah.
played well.
Sadly we couldn't bring in anyone yet.
Yeah, I think you guys are red zone, right? I mean Manchester.
Yeah, we're still
Yeah,
in red zone, so
yeah.
no one is allowed in yet.
I
I think
think
City
we
also has the
are.
same.
I think we're at third tier already now, so that's why we allow
Yeah,
2,000 fans in.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So what's your final prediction for Liverpool versus Spurs?
Uh it's gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna
It's
say
going to be very tough.
4-5-0. That's a bit stupid. Probably 2-1.
Okay,
Probably 2-1. Yeah.
2-1 to Liverpool.
If I was to win 2-1, yeah, that's a fair score. Because Tottenham are not an easy team, and if
So end
Liverpool
of
is
the
to
day,
beat them,
Liverpool will be top of the league again.
yeah, hopefully. Should have been last week though.
For me, it will be. Yeah, it should have been last week, correct.
Yeah.
So I think
I
it
feel them
will
rugi
be
lah.
top of the league again.
First, yeah. If they draw with us, then yeah,
Because the game will be a draw. Yes, the
yeah,
game will be a draw for
yeah.
me. I would say it's a 1-1 or a 0-0 game. Depends on how they attack and
Nah,
how they start the game. You know, certain games you
nil
have that
nil,
hype. You know, like
zero
it's
zero
gonna
is
be.
not happening. 0-0 is definitely not happening.
It might not. I don't know. So let's see how this goes.
Because if we are gonna score goal, it means we're gonna push forward, which means we've got a tendency to also leak our back, and Tottenham can definitely make use of that.
Yes.
So a goalless game is pretty impossible for us, lah. It's definitely gonna be somebody
But
scoring
I
goal.
can say the team that is going to score first will change the whole game.
Yeah.
That will change the whole game. Let's say Liverpool takes the first goal. That
Yeah.
will change first game. They will start to
Right.
break out more. They'll start to attack more, and things will go even messier after that. So I don't know. You expecting any red cards or not in this game?
No red cards. It's not against Everton or Manchester United, so it's
So
fine.
you don't expect.
No. Yeah.
Anyways, this is our prediction. Our news on how we feel this whole game is going to turn out. So let us know what you think. And until then, do subscribe to Football Bloods TV. Bye bye.
Bye.